Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Now, before I go into my review, guys, I'm going to roll that intro, roll the synopsis, guys, give you the cast, the director, the duration of the film, the genre, and the time, and obviously the year it came out. And after that, guys, I'll give you my full thoughts on this movie, guys. Now, let's roll that intro. Escape Room Tournament of Champions 2021 Synopsis. 6 people unwillingly find themselves locked in another series of escape rooms, slowly uncovering what they have in common to survive, joining forces with 2 of the original survivors. They soon discover they've all played the game before. And we also have to return as the director Adam Robitel, who also directed Escape Room 2019 and now has gone back to direct Escape Room Tournament of Champions. First off, we have Taylor Russell reprising her role as Zoe from the original movie Escape Room 2019. So reprising his role from Escape Room 2019, we have Logan Miller again as Ben Miller. We also have Thomas Kukurel as Nathan. And last but not least, we have Holland Rodden, who plays the character of Rachel. Action adventure horror movie. 1 hour and 28 minutes long. 2021. One of the hardest things about a movie is actually following up with an epic sequel. It is actually not as easy as you would think it is. And I kid you not, in any way, shape or form, guys, the director of this film has obviously taken their time, and the writers have obviously taken their time to make sure that this movie stands the test of the first movie. Because in my personal opinion, the first movie was absolutely brilliant. Escape room movies, and there's been a few of them, but movies specifically of this, Escape Room Tournament of Champions and Escape Room, they give you such an incredible thrill rush for the audience members, for us to be so literally taken into these movies and just mind blown. One of the things I'm going to tell you straight off the bat about this movie, guys, well, my movie reviews in any way, shape or form, guys, for anyone who has been following my channel for any period of time, guys, I don't actually do spoilers in my movie reviews at all, because in my personal opinion, guys, spoilers aren't fair. If you want to know the spoilers for a movie, guys, go and watch a spoiler review, because you won't get them here. Guys, Escape Room Tournament of Champions is everything that you're going to want it to be. It is, and in no pun intended at all, electrifying. So few films in my movie viewing experience have literally physically put me on the edge of my seat. And I can so gratefully say that this movie did with such a degree. I actually saw the guy sitting right beside me, and in COVID, he had to sit quite a few seats away from me. He was at the edge of his seat as well. This movie doesn't stop, and obviously it's not a long movie, so a duration of 1 hour and 28 minutes. It's not like you go sit there and go, oh my gosh, hurry up and wait for the next thing to happen. It literally grips you. One of the only scenes of this movie that I was a little bit surprised that they didn't take a little bit more time into explaining is actually a kind of a gap scene, and that was pretty much it. Other than that, that gap scene was it. This movie is incredible. One of the things I loved, and I mean that I love about this movie, guys, is one, this is a really subtle thing, but it really impressed me, was actually the opening title for the movie. I loved how they did that. And yes, 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 for anyone who is wondering, this movie opens up wide open for a sequel. Now, I want to say this. If you have seen the original movie, and I have done a review for Escape Room in my reviews, I'll leave it at the end of this link so you can go and check it out if you haven't seen that already. One of the things about the ending of the first movie is how they open it up for a trilogy for this movie, and it is so well executed. I saw it coming a mile away, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. I saw it coming a mile away, but I was so thoroughly impressed with every aspect of this movie, guys. This is a thrill-seeking masterpiece. I loved the fact in this movie so much, and you might not like this element of this movie, but I loved it. I loved it. They made the cast of this movie intelligent, really, really intelligent, and that's what one of the many aspects of this movie that I appreciated more than absolutely anything. Honestly, guys, I valued that so much in this movie. I thought it was really well executed, and again, no spoilers. There's something in this movie that they bring the audience, and it's like, here's a little treat from the first movie, and it is really, really cool. Again, really intellectually. It's really, really intellectual. Guys, Escape Room Tournament of Champions is an absolute must watch. I guarantee you, this movie has thrills. It keeps you at the edge of your seats. The way that they have done this movie in the rooms this time is a next level compared to the first movie. And the first movie was brilliant. The detail in every room of how they have made it is so good. It is so well done. It is so thoroughly thought out. Honestly, guys, it will blow my mind if you are not blown away by this movie, guys. I thoroughly, completely, in every way, shape, or form, guys, recommend that you go and check out Escape Room Tournament of Champions. And the question that I like to ask my audience, and this is a real thing, it really is, because it's something that as an audience member, you want to do this. You want it. It is what film needs to be film. It really, really is, guys. And that's what I like to call, in my personal opinion, guys, does Escape Room Tournament of Champions have in its core element, in its essential thing, in its DNA, to go back in weeks, months, years, decades to rewatch it, which I like to call, in my personal opinion, guys, rewatchability, guys. Does Escape Room Tournament of Champions have rewatchability? Guys, you know the answer to that question in absolute spades. And I really, genuinely, authentically mean that. This is a movie full of thrills. This is a movie full of absolute excitement that is going to keep you at the edge of your seat in the most incredible ways possible. The director, the execution of this movie, and the cast bring it. It is so well done. I have been looking forward to this movie for such a long time, and I'm so thoroughly glad that I have finally seen it. And I personally myself am actually going to go see this again in cinema, because cinema is the greatest way to watch a movie. It's no question. There's no question. In fact, I wish that I saw this in VMAX, which is the massive screen and everything like that. But don't get me wrong, that didn't take away at all from this movie to any degree. The standard cinema that I saw it in was just enough. It was loud, it was brilliant, it was just amazing, it was in my face. It took me into the, like, fully immersed me into the cinema. It was incredible. This is an absolute must-watch, guys, and I guarantee you it will thoroughly cleanse that palate. It will fill your palate completely with the excitement, the rush, the adrenaline that you're looking for in a movie like this, guys. I thoroughly recommend it. There's a scene in this movie that I'll talk about really quickly, guys, and then I'll get onto the trivia for you guys. There's a scene in this movie that bridges they're trying to find something at the beginning of the film, and then there's a scene that bridges them into the first escape room. And that bridge, that tie-in, in my personal opinion, was so unbelievably well executed. And the thing that I loved about it, more than anything about it, was when they're in the subway, the people around the subway, they don't look like actors. And that's what I really was impressed about. I really thought they executed that so well. It was incredible, guys. I honestly, thoroughly, in every way, shape, or form, highly recommend that you personally go and check out Escape Room Tournament of Champions, guys. Now, without further ado, guys, I'm going to give you this the movie trivia. It's only a little bit, guys, and then I'll wrap up this movie review, guys. So anyone who's been following my channel for any period of time, guys, you know what time it is, guys. It's time in my movie reviews to give you guys trivia. So that's right, guys. Guys, it's trivia time. The first escape room in 2019 received more than $150 million with a budget of $9 million, leading Columbia Pictures to create a sequel. So there you have it, guys. There is my trivia for Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Guys, I appreciate you being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching this review and sticking around. I appreciate it. I value it more than anything. Seriously, go out and check this movie out because I thoroughly think you're going to be impressed with it just as much as I was. It's incredible. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this movie review for Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Guys, this is Superman Steve. Appreciating you guys always and love your time. Flying out!